How you doing, folks? Ronald Kenyatta here with TotalHumanElevation.com, and today I want to go over exercises that strengthen the core, back, and neck. All right. Just a little information about myself. I am a strength and conditioning coach in professional baseball, and this is going to be my 12th year doing that. I am also a certified strength and conditioning specialist through the National Strength Conditioning Association, and I'm also a performance enhancement specialist through the National Academy of Sports Medicine. So like I said, today we're going to go over exercises that strengthen the core, back, and neck. And we're going to start off with the core right here on the ground. Now, you might be thinking there's a ton of exercises you can do to strengthen the core, which you're right. But for me, I prefer stabilization exercises simply because they tend to apply more to everyday activities. Because the main coaching cue when you're doing these exercises is do what's called bracing. And that's kind of like tightening your stomach like somebody's about to punch you, so you kind of brace. And that's, I mean, you use bracing, probably, you don't think about it when you do something like open the door, closing the door, pulling, pushing. You gotta stabilize that core to do all that. So stabilization, like I said, is something that's more comparable to things, everyday activities. So we're gonna start off with my favorite stabilization exercise, which is a plank. You've probably seen them before. Start off in this position like so. Stomach tight, like I mentioned. And you want to imagine a line being drawn from your heel straight through your shoulder. So we don't want your butt up too high. You don't want your butt down too low, nothing like that. Right here, straight line from the heel to the shoulders. And all you do is hold this position with your stomach tight. Hold it. Just like so. There's tons of things you can do with this. You can come up. This is a little more challenging because you got to prevent this from happening. You can do this, or you can alternate. You can go here, work your way back up, but standard plank right here, working the core, all right? And another one I like, stabilization, it's called the dead bug. This might be a little new. You lay on your back like so, and you put your arms and legs up, sort of like a dead bug, hence the name dead bug. And the main coaching cue with this, you want to flatten out your lower back, put your spine in a neutral position, and you're still going to brace your stomach. So when I say flatten out your lower back, you know you have that, we all have that core, that curve back there, I'm sorry, that curve. So let me demonstrate with my feet down, it's a little easier for you to see. Right now I have that natural curve in my lower back, and all I'm going to do is, boom, flatten that out. So now my lower back is flat, legs up, arms up, and one at a time we go like this. That's your dead bug, all right? And we can do one more exercise. We're gonna do one for your lower back, which is people, when they think of core, they think about this, just your stomach, but when you go one side, you create an imbalance. When you create that imbalance, that's when your lower back tends to, blow out, or you could have some type of injury. So we got to always create some type of balance, synergy. So I want to go with I call it the opposite arm, opposite leg, because it's just like it sounds. Start off on all four, and what's going to happen is I'm going to extend my arm and my leg from opposite sides, just right here. Hold it for a second, come back. When you come back, take this hand, touch this knee right here. So you're here, hold it. The key to this movement is control, slow and under control. All right, let's do the other side now. Opposite arm, opposite leg, slow, under control. Still touching the knee to the hand to the knee. Looking down to keep your spine in neutral position. All right. There you have 3 core exercises, folks. Like I said, I'm a fan of stabilization because it carries over toward your everyday activities. And as you see, we worked our core and our lower back. You got to have that balance. When you create an imbalance, that's where you have a tendency to create injury. So there you have your your core exercises. Next, we have our pull-up. You know, I mean, the pull-up is the bench press for your back. It's a multi-joint exercise, and you're pulling your weight. You know, you can't get any better than this one. So I'm using this position right here for beginners. I'm using this machine right here for beginners because not everyone can pull their body weight. So as you see, you have the weight stack here, so you can adjust that accordingly to help you and aid you with the pull-up movement. So I'm gonna step up here and wanna demonstrate the pull-up for you. All right, there's your standard pull-up. It's like I said, it's the foundation. When you're able to pull your weight like that, that's when you know you're really getting stronger. So you can't go wrong with your good old push-up. Your good old pull-up. Now finally, this is one that's kind of new, neck exercises. I haven't done these since high school. It's not really too popular unless you're a wrestler. But what we're gonna do is, I'm going to use this tubing right here, and we're going to use this in all planes of movement, all planes of motion, all right? I'm going to hook this up here like so, and hope it doesn't come down and shoot me in the face. Yeah, looking good so far. Wrap this here. The first move we'll do is going to go back, like that. We're extending our neck. Now we're going to turn around, still hoping this thing stays in place. And we're going to go with flexion of the neck. All right, so here, down like that. All right. Now we're going to go sideways, flex the neck to the side. I move that up a little bit. As you can see, this is pretty awkward, but you gotta do what you gotta do to strengthen your neck. And we're just gonna do the other side. All right, your neck exercises, pretty much self-explanatory, you know. I wish I had a machine to work that a little, you know, to work on the form and the technique a little bit, but not too many people have a neck machine, so that's the best you're gonna do in a lot of situations. So that's all I have for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the core stabilization exercises, the good old pull-up, and a couple of neck exercises. So have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.